करंट स्टेट में जो आपके दांत हैं, the teeth are have bone teeth because. So what we are doing is we are treating the teeth whenever one is damaged or when becomes sensitive. Example, we did a root canal for this tooth. We made crown here only on this tooth. This was sensitive. We did a root canal only on this. Over a period of time, they have bone. Can you see the bone teeth? This is bone. There is no enamel here. This is bone. They should have been like this. Tips of the cusps. Cusp tip should have been there. They are not there. So they have become flat. Now, because they have become flat, so they are sliding. Sliding means there is no occlusal lock. When there are no tips, tips means these tips should be there. One tip, second, third, fourth. So they create an occlusal lock. It doesn't slide. So with time the teeth wear off, the bite tilts, and whichever is bone more, it becomes sensitive. We do root canal. That is what is happening. But now this is treat as it requires. Whenever one is damaged, we do root canal. But we are placing the crown by grinding them. Means we are now this is the crown which is placed, but it is flat. Should have been like this, but we can't balance one. So we grind them and place it. So we are treating the teeth at this height. Means at a bone straight height. When teeth are bone, we are treating the teeth at this height. But treating the teeth at this height means the repair and maintenance will be high because they are sliding and damaging to each other. So example, if you see this is a canine, but it doesn't look like canine. There's no tip. Now, so what we will do, in case instead of treating the teeth, we have to treat the bite. If we correct the bite, then the bite has to be slightly raised. That is what we have done, and we have to refill this space and recreate the occlusal locks. Example, this will be created like this, and upper also will require this. So we have to create the locks. We can, if the teeth are flat, they slide more. If they are cusps, they will not slide. There should be a lock. So whichever is bone, we have to recreate these locks, but is at this corrected height. So we have to create this canine tip, this premolar tip, this premolar tip, this premolar tip, this premolar tip, cusp tip. We have molars, and create the locks. We also create anterior guidance. In some cases, it is not possible, then we leave. So now we have seen that the bite is tilted. Can you see this is less space here, and there is more space here. So this tilt is detected and treated, and occlusal locks are created. So these are flat. We have to rebuild them. Unless we rebuild them, they will not be locked. Like this has to be rebuilt. So cusp tips have to be rebuilt. Then the occlusal locks will. So what if we treat the bite, we have to create the occlusal locks, and that will be a time the teeth will not end up with root canals more, because right now the teeth have become sensitive, because if you see these teeth, there is no enamel out. So if we correct the bite, we will not be requiring to do root canal. We will just put it only on that. We just rebuild them. Mostly we will be rebuilding them with onlays or with composite, depending upon the status of the teeth and the age of the patient. Multiple factors are there. In your case, maybe more of them require with ceramic, some of them with composite. So, but this is restore without reducing much, and we will not be requiring root canal. But ultimate aim is to create a lock and correct the bite. So the tilted bite has to be corrected at this height. Whatever we do, it will keep on wearing and breaking faster. But at this height, at this height, Yes, at this height. At this height, which we have concluded after doing a bite analysis and a phase transfer, at this side whatever we do, it will last longer, because if you see this from inside, there is enough space here. So we need to rebuild the occlusion locks. Once we create the occlusion locks, they will not slide, they will not break, and the tooth will not wear faster. That is what we have to do. So ultimate aim is to balance the bite. This is what we do. We create canine guided occlusion. Anterior guidance is done, posterior interference free while moving the jaw sideways. Means when you move the jaw sideways, the posteriors don't slide and touch. They do not interfere. This is a canine guided occlusion, and we distribute the forces by creating the cusp tips. This is a flat cap, and if I rebuild it, there will be occlusion lock. So I will have to make the occlusion locks instead of making it flat. This is what. So I have to rebuild occlusion locks of multiple teeth, and we can see the teeth for a long time.